What's up guys, hope everybody's doing amazing today. I'm gonna show you how to make this sound. So you probably heard this sound a million times. It's called the Reese bass. I personally feel like it's an amazing sound. If an 808 doesn't seem to work on a track, I'll try out the Reese bass and 99% of the time it'll fit. Okay, so the first thing you'll need to do, go on the oscillator under spectral, select Reese Mass 1, throw a filter on there. It's just to get the overall shape of the sound. We'll get back to this later. And make the sound mono because it's a bass sound. Now what we have is a pretty solid sub. Pitch it down 2 octaves to make it easier to play on the keyboard and for MIDI. Alright, and this is when the shape of the Reese really comes from. It's from the unison value here and the detune. Play around with the detune knob until you find something you like. Sounds pretty good. Now when I play around with the filter, I'm able to really shape the tone of the sound. Sounds good, but I want something even fatter. Second oscillator, saw rounded from the analog. Do the same thing with the octaves, pitch it down 2 octaves, and the unison at 5. Make sure it's affected by the filter as well. And this right here is what's gonna give huge edge to your sound. When you filter the saw on top of the Reese Mass, you really get a quality. It's got a lot of character to it. Alright, and the last thing you'll need to do is go to the portamento and raise this. I put it about to halfway. It depends on your tempo, obviously, but this is what's gonna make your notes glide between one another. That's super important for the sound. Alright, so there you have it. That's pretty much the foundation of the dopest Reese bass. Some things you can do to make the sound more your own at this point. Play around with the filter. You can link it to the key track. You can also play with the detune and the blend. What will happen is when your mixes collapse to mono, which is very important for a bass sound, it can phase and it can cancel, so your bass will sound weak. Play around with the detune and the blend. It can help with the mono compatibility. And yeah, man, hopefully you learned something. Go ahead and make some dope tracks with this bass sound. Cheers, guys.